Hey friends, it's Angela and today we're going to do some more colour testing with an oil-based food colouring by Colourmill. This time we're going to use their yellow and we're actually going to try to replicate the dots of colour on the side of the bottle and see if we can get our ratios right to replicate those colours. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the lid off the bottle because this is a brand new one. I've never used it before. As you can see, they're quite difficult to peel off, but that's actually a good thing because you want to make sure that the colour doesn't leak when it's being shipped to you. So once you can get a little bit of purchase on it to loosen it, just go ahead and peel it off, and then sometimes you'll have a little bit of plastic remaining that you can just pull out with your spatula and then again with a paper towel or a wipe. Perfect, so now that that's done, I'm going to put the lid back on and then we can go ahead and start adding our drops to our icing. And for this I'm using a buttercream icing today. I'm using 100 grams, but you can do exactly the same with the same measurements for cream. So here's our first dot of colour. I'm just going to go ahead and stir that in with my spatula, and when you do this make sure you use spatula towards the side of your bowl rather than a whisking motion because you don't want to add too much air to your icing. And straight away you can see that gives you a really nice pale yellow. We're going to pop some on some parchment here so we can do our comparison nicely. Then we're going to go ahead and add our second drop. So the same process again, you're just mixing that together to make sure the colour is fully combined. And you can see it is a little bit deeper of a shade now. So we're going to do the same thing and add a little bit to our parchment again. It's a very subtle difference here. Now we're going to add our final third drop. And then stirring again as we've done with the other two drops until it's combined. So this gives you a really nice bright yellow. It is more on the pastel side than really bright, but I think there's a definite difference here that you can see quite clearly between the three drops. So we've got our pale, our medium, and then our deeper yellow, which is perfect. And that lines up nicely with the dot guide that it shows you on the bottle as well. So the next thing we're going to do is cover our icing, and we're actually going to do a time test as well to see how it develops over a period of time. So first of all, I've left it sit for 10 minutes on the counter in my sealed container, and there's not much difference here. It's very similar to the 3-drop amount that we made straight away. Next we're going to look at it after 30 minutes and it's a fraction deeper, but again still not that different. And now we're going to come back to it after it has sat for 1 hour, and you can see straight away it has developed a little bit more. It's a really nice vibrant yellow colour, so it's entirely up to you. You can see again, I would say it's not that different from the 3 drops, but if you wanted it that touch deeper, just let it sit for up to 1 hour and you can get that really nice yellow colour. So I hope you found this colour mixing guide really useful. Don't forget to check out my other colour mixing videos in the playlist above, and I'll see you again on the next video. Thanks for watching.